Wait. What is your name?
I just got Elements now.
Yeah, Elements, aka Las Vegas at the back.
Las Vegas,
This guy, I think they call Mech or something like that. I don't know what his name is. And your main man, Double H. Yeah. Double H.
First of all, can you hear me? Is my volume okay?
It's actually quite low.
Yeah, speak now.
Yeah, knock.
Yeah.
Yeah, more jobs, better economy. Yeah, more. Okay, first of all, guys, www.talkbackworld.net. That's where real fans roll. Yes, this is the website. This is the official talkback for the biggest release of the year, Dark Knight Rises, with our friendly guy, Half here, and the guy in the background, Elements, and myself, the mech, calling from the source wall. First of all, we're going to, before we even talk, okay, there's actually a missing party. A guy was on the original Dark Knight thing. He's refused to be part of this talkback, but we're going to put a call into him live on talkback. Okay, could you just put a call into Phantom?
Sure!
Put it on speaker, please, loud.
Have hope, you on the back of your hair, you missed a spot.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you. It's called Thug That's Above. It's called Thug Dads.
Hello?
No, wait. You're actually live on video because Meg has forced me to give you a call on this video review to ask again whether you want to do this review. So, this was, listen, Meg said that he said I should give you a final call in. I already told him what your message was to everything like that, so anything to say?
Hello?
Hello?
It is an insult to my intelligence to discuss that rubbish that I was witness to on Saturday afternoon with a population that deserve exactly what they got. Thank you and goodbye.
Wait, hold on. Hello?
That's it.
That is very rude.
Well, that is what you have from Phantom of Hope. So, well...
Okay.
Initial thoughts? Don't you want to start with initial cold thoughts?
I think it's very strange, sort of the reaction that we've got here from a lot of, what do they call it, a lot of fans, a lot of guys talking and flapping their lips about this movie. Basically, look, let's just put it down here. Look, I actually list some particular sections that I was going to discuss per se, but not I was just going to roll. First of all, look, man, on a very basic level, okay, the anticipation for this movie was a little weird because it wasn't as highly anticipated in my view compared to what the Dark Knight was. But when the movie finally came out, look, it took me a lot of stress and energy to actually finally get to watch the movie. I had to basically go through quite a lot, to actually get to watch the movie. But initial reviews are, look, man, the movie is like one of the best movies that's come out of the year. We're going to go into more depth as far as like what that means as far as a Batman film, but as far as a big blockbuster movie, with special effects and action and whatnot, I don't understand what there's two different things. There's Batman and what you think of it as a Batman movie, and then second of all, what you think of it as a movie. Now, as a movie, I'm like, why are guys going to be insulting this but praising Avengers? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, how do you Avengers, this is bad, but Avengers is amazing?
You keep on sort of like, you need to fix your mic, you keep on coming in and out, your voice is a bit chippy. Voice is a bit chippy. Hey, don't go to sleep there, Elements. Can I have one of those?
Yeah.
Orange.
It's 5 a day, isn't it? So you got to have 5 portions of fruit and vegetable a day.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah.
Why is that fruit?
Fruit or vegetable.
You're on a stroll here.
I was on the radio. There was a doctor talking about it.
Oh, wow.
Hello.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? What's going on?
Talking about Batman.
Talking about Batman. Wait, so yeah. So wait, yeah. So have you fixed your sound? You were chippy.
Can you hear me now? Is
Yeah.
it better?
Yeah. So yeah. And better than Avengers, yeah.
Yes. And look, the reason why I broke it down is that we don't just jump all over the place. Like, for me, I wanted to just discuss like the story and the script first of all. And in my view, the story to me wasn't as clear as Dark Knight. Okay? And Batman Begins was even clearer than Dark Knight. So watching this, it was actually quite confusing. Sort of trying to figure out a lot of things that were going on and why they were happening the way they were happening and who was doing what and so forth and why this, like the scope of it was so huge that, 1 minute they're in what country are they in, then they're in Gotham, then they're in like the Mediterranean, then they're in Tibet or something. And they're all over the place and I'm like, okay, and then the time scales as well, trying to figure out that, okay, 5 months passed, then 2 months, then a year, then whatever. It was actually quite confusing on that level. And the second point that I also thought that bothered me was, as far as I was concerned, okay, the whole business, the execution thing, like, do you know how many times when I was watching things, like, guys literally just tell you what was going on? Like, literally giving you the history. Like, yes, like, when I was a kid, this happened.
You seem to be saying a lot of problems for a film you say is the best film of the year, but carry on.
My good friend and patriot, I hope, calm down. Okay? This and that is, okay, I'm just, these are my critiques. So, a lot of guys are just standing and then giving like a lot of just monologues. This happened and then that happened. I'm like, wait a minute, how about we just be in the moment of what's going on in the movie? So that was like that. Other than that, I like the idea of, look, at the end of the day, you've got to come into this movie with a particular mentality. You've got to accept, okay, this is Nolan Batman. You've got to accept.
Why do you have to accept it? Why?
Okay. We've already appreciated that it's not the Batman that we wanted.
I haven't accepted that, but carry on.
Okay, fine, that's your business. I'm saying that to go into this movie and take stuff out of it, you've got to first of all accept that it's not the Batman that you're looking for. What's that?
That's from your
That's from your end.
Me?
Yes.
The production values on this review are appalling.
Okay, so in my view, the issue, and I also felt, look, man, you have to go in there with a very open mind of like saying, look, this isn't going to be the movie that you want as a Batman fan to present and accepted that. I want you to accept that the storyline, look, it had to cover the whole trilogy, it had to finish off everything, and felt that, it did that adequately. Story-wise, I felt that.
We need to. Obviously, we really need to get into like elements of views because so we don't really. So okay, so basically, round up, great film, but
there were too many twists.
But still a great film.
What?
Film of the year, but too many twists.
Too many. It's the emitter. They had to put that whole big object in the sewers. Okay, look, guys, there's spoilers in the trip, just so you guys know, okay? And they had to put that silly thing. I was like, look, we had a damn weird device in Dark Knight. We had an emitter as well. Like, do we have to have another thing again? Like, can't we just have the story and the interaction between the characters and all that? That was annoying because I was like, oh, it's just a gimmick. It's like a pop,
So okay. What the heck?
What on earth is going on?
There's because the things I'm saying are so huge, so the computer can't take.
Okay, elements, thoughts, and be real. Okay, thoughts.
I have to echo Merck's thoughts. I don't think it was the film of the year. I came out of it and I enjoyed it.
What?
Excuse me?
So far.
So far, I don't think it was the film of the year. Yes.
Thank you very much.
I came out and my first impressions were positive. After thinking about it, I think I kind of have the same problems. It's just there's too much going on and not enough. I think the main problem is there's not enough transition. There's no sense of how we get from this point to that point to that point. we're just suddenly here, now we're suddenly there, now we're suddenly there, now we're suddenly there. And so a lot of the time you're just trying to figure out, okay, where are we now? How did we get, and literally in just like a cut, you'll go, one scene to the next, like 3 months will have passed, and you just be like, whoa, what the hell?
Exactly.
And so you just lose all sense of time and like how long this has actually been, and like I don't really know. I mean, how long was it? Maybe was it a year? Was it a few months? Was it?
Yeah, man.
You know, because suddenly Bruce Wayne is suddenly we're in Gotham with Bane, and then suddenly Bane is now on the other side of the world in Tibet, and then suddenly Bane is back in Gotham.
Elements. Can I ask you a personal question to you, the elements?
Yeah.
I want you to explain to me, why was Bruce Wayne with a walking stick and messed up at the beginning of the movie?
Yeah.
When at the end of Dark Knight, he retired. Like, he didn't do anything.
Hello?
So he was fully able-bodied at the end of Dark Knight. And then, having done nothing, he's also been like physically crippled.
Yeah. That's the thing. That's
what happened.
That's another problem with the film, is that, like you said, things are just kind of shown and not given that much context. Like, we don't know, like, yeah, why is his leg broken? Like, but it's just implied that, oh, you know, he's just he's messed himself
Yeah,
up.
but wait, no, the one that is wear and tear, right?
Sorry?
What I'm saying is that if it's a wear and tear, he'd have to have been active during all the time between Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. But he has.
But the thing is, the film doesn't tell you, so it could have been anything. It could have been just he got angry and kicked the wall.
Right.
You know, or he may have just fallen down the stairs because he was too tired and drowsy. But I don't know. I mean, I think that's another problem with the film. There's not enough. Wow. No, sorry. Sorry
What
about
the hell ringer is that?
that. So yeah.
What was
So
that for your ringer?
that was the white tree.
Okay.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I enjoyed it. I really like Bane as a character. I don't think he was as memorable or as kind of interesting to watch as the Joker, and I think the Joker was really missing in this film. But obviously, there's nothing you could do about that. And yeah, I'd say that those are my just initial thoughts.
So everyone has finished their initial thoughts?
Yes.
Okay.
Alright, guys, I feel that it's important that we are real here in life.
Why are you laughing?
And I feel that at the end of the day, I'm here to be real. I'm not here to pander to anybody. I'm not here to be an ambassador. I'm here to be real because Batman means a lot to me. Okay, when I go and pay money to watch a Batman film, I want to watch a Batman film because Batman means a lot to me. I am a big, huge Batman fan. Let me say this right here now.
I'm gonna interject later, but
okay, let me say this right here now. This film is unequivocally, undoubtedly Christopher Nolan's worst film. This film, the film that I saw, people who may argue with me or not attach me, was not a very good film. It wasn't a very good film.
What?
Coming out of this film, I was shocked that this was a film that the same guy who made Memento, following Prestige, made that film that I saw. Granted, just like, you know, with in most of Nolan's films, he's always going to have some very good scenes. The scene with Bruce Wayne climbing out of the pits, Ducard obviously, Bane and Batman's first fight. But guys, let's be real here. Batman at midday in his Batwing was carrying a round ball of a bomb across the water. I haven't seen that since the Adam West TV show. Show your face, okay? Don't hide behind my shoulder. Show your face.
Wait a minute.
I haven't seen that
in Batman '89.
I haven't seen that.
His target, like his all sorts of goofy stuff.
Batman in a so-called realistic film. Batman was carrying a round ball that was a bomb.
You know what's funny? I'd say it was funny how you made.
No, wait. I haven't finished my initial thoughts.
Okay.
I think it is absolutely stunning that people who come up with so many problems and so many flaws with this film, still say, oh, it was a great film, but it's an amazing film, but best film of the year, but because all I hear are flaws after flaws. I mean, the story, this script was all over the place. I mean, I was shocked that the Nolans wrote this script. The ending was an abomination. I mean, the ending, just how sloppily it was done, how sloppily Bane was put out, how Miranda Tate was coming in there, and just how it was just, I mean, I was like, what the heck is going on here?
Look,
You know, I mean, shocking. I mean, literally,
first of all,
elements can be privy to, because I watched it obviously with him in our showing. I was shocked, like I was speechless. When I came out, I was like,
thank you. Look, basically, this is the thing, right? You're already against Nolan.
no, don't put that on me, man. I went in there objectively.
Let me speak. You're basically, you're Burton's butler, basically.
And you're the Nolanites.
What?
You're the Nolanites. I mean, Meg, it is shocking. I am shocked that you would call this film best film of the year. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. Carry on.
So you're already against Nolan going in. Now, also against Nolan's version of Batman going in, and you're also a pro Burton to the level that's so filthily disgusting, it actually makes me ill. Because basically anything that Burton makes to you is good.
This isn't about Burton. We're talking about Rises here. Why are you bringing Burton? We're talking about Rises.
Let me connect. Your problem, okay, you are always not going to like this. I'm just.
No. How can you put that on me? How do you know how I went into the film?
It's my opinion. Who am I? I'm mere.
Oh no. Then say your point. Don't try and twist what I said. You say your point, and I'll say my point. You can't just say that. Oh, I went in there with prejudice.
Let me speak.
No. Say your point. Don't say what I went in there thinking.
I hope you. The point I'm making is that you represent a lot of guys who, no matter what happened, was going to dislike this film.
You can't put that on me.
Now, let's just say this, okay? Look, point blank, like Elements said, which I agree with. The script and story, where I was actually a little bit surprised that it made it to getting made in the condition it was in, because it was literally too disjointed. It was like for example, those gaps between the initial Bane thing and then the snow and all that, I was like trying to figure out in my brain, okay, how much time is going by here? Like, how are we jumping from...
Can I ask a quick question?
From the globe?
Can I ask a quick question? Just a very quick question.
Yeah.
A quick question. And this is elements to you as well.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't a badly structured script or story, or a story with many structural problems, doesn't that equate to mostly a bad film?
No.
No,
It doesn't.
Explain. Okay, no, it was just a question. Explain.
No, I'll explain. A movie encompasses a lot of things. You can have a movie that has appalling structure, but has fantastic action, fantastic characters, interesting and entertaining scenes, good ideas.
And that equates to a good film?
Yeah, I mean, look at something. Take Lord of the Rings, for example. One of its biggest failings is the characters. There are very few characters to relate to.
But the structure is good.
Yeah, okay. But some people would say that strong characters and characters you can relate to equate to a good film, and without that, you can't.
Okay. Give me a good film that has bad structure but good characters.
I'm thinking of it.
Thank you. Please give me the example.
That doesn't mean there isn't one.
A film that has bad structure. Oh my goodness. Wait a minute. You can basically go down the list of Arnold films, go down the list of Stallone movies, and you pick out...
Badly structured?
Well, those are not very good films.
Those films that... It's actually... Some of those films had no structure. Some of those movies actually had no structure. Period. They didn't even have a structure.
Look,
they were just there.
Regardless of whether whatever examples we may be able to find.
Like, what kind of argument is that? Like, you're saying that, look, this is your thing. You're saying that factor, as far as Have Hope is concerned, is the determinant of what makes a good or bad movie.
Okay, bring it. Okay, elements. Wait, what did I say?
I just think, regardless of whatever examples we may or may not be able to find, I think there, like as Merck said, there are many other elements. Hey! The
Carry on.
that can be present in a film that can still make it good, whereas, you know, structure isn't everything.
It isn't.
I think
it really isn't. It really isn't.
because I think this film had a lot of things that were very positive.
But here's my point here. Here's my point. Hence why I'm using the structure elements. The main problem with the film is that there was no story thread. There was no thread of like, okay, I'm following Bruce Wayne's story.
That was not the main problem for me, mates. The main issue that I had is very simple. And that's why I was just leaving it till later in this discussion. Batman was my problem. My biggest issue with this movie was Batman. Like, I was just sitting in the cinema and I was thinking that this guy is a voyeur in his own movie. Like,
the protagonist is not in his own film. I know.
He was an ensemble character in his own film. I was like, wait a minute, this is supposed to be the Dark Knight Rises. Like, why am I watching a film? Like, look, this is the basic thing, right?
Like, Luke Skywalker isn't in Return of the Jedi for 70%. Okay.
Bruce Wayne is Batman. Bruce Wayne is the protagonist. Batman is also Bruce Wayne.
Yes, I know that. But what I'm saying is this, right? I'm watching this movie, right? And Batman Begins was great, in my opinion. I really like Batman Begins. Batman Begins is the best Batman movie to me. Now, I'm watching this movie and I'm saying that, wait a minute, Dark Knight...
Okay, but quickly, what is the best film, though, of the three?
Batman Begins.
No, not the best Batman film, but just the best film.
Begins.
Okay. Karen.
Yeah, I mean, that's obviously. Anyway, so I'm watching the movie and I'm like, wait a second, man. We've had it's part 2 that Joker stole the show. Batman wasn't really like the focus. It was really all about the carnage and the chaos, all of the, whatever. Then he's spending a lot of his time now trying to retire, and he'd already been away, and he'd done all this. I was like, oh my goodness, Then I watched this part 2, and then he's retired again, and he's trying to leave. Like, I'm seeing, basically, we spent 3/4 of the Batman trilogy with a Batman that doesn't actually want to be Batman. 3/4 of it, he doesn't actually want to be Batman. So I'm saying that we haven't even had, you can't have a part 3 where a guy is cloaking out of being Batman when we haven't had a full tenure.
Yeah, you have to have a full thing of, because the parts where he is Batman without, while wanting to be Batman are spoken about. They're just things that happened in the past.
Chomp man.
No, Elements is saying it's 100%. Where is the Batman era in this trilogy? When was the era of Batman? Like, when it was like, this guy is functioning, he's not thinking about quitting, he's taking guys down.
I think it was some point, but after Begins and before Dark Knight.
Yes. It's like we just hear it talked about, alluded to.